Story. Once upon a time, there lived a very great farmer. This farmer is full of wealth. He has a very large barn. He's a very hardworking man. He married a new wife. The wife has a very bad mouth. She doesn't know how to respond, and she's a lazy woman. But this farmer is a very hardworking man. His name is Dike. He likes to go to his farm early in the morning and cultivate his crops. But the wife is very lazy. She doesn't like going to work. Each morning, the husband will wake up early in the morning and call the wife, "Let us go to the farm." But the wife will say no, that she doesn't used to work in her father's house. This incident continues over a couple of months until the farmer became tired. One day, Dike has to beat the wife because each time she will call the wife to come to the farm, the wife will be running mouth, talking anyhow to the husband. So after beating her, the wife now went back to her father's house. She packed her things and went back to her father's house. She said she will not stay married to Dike again. When she got to the father's house, she explained everything to the father. The father listened, and being a very wise man, he now told the daughter that he's going to give her a portion, that this portion is going to make the husband, Dike, not to beat her again. The daughter agreed, and the father now gave her a drink and said, "Always carry it in your mouth whenever you have a quarrel with your husband. Once the drink is inside your mouth, your husband will not beat you ever again." So the daughter happily went back to her husband's house with this portion. One day, another quarrel erupted between her and the husband. The wife quickly ran inside and put this portion inside the mouth, and the husband did not beat her. She continued like that over 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. There was no more beating. Each time the husband got angry and wanted to beat her and they were having a quarrel, she ran inside and put this portion inside her mouth. So because this portion has been working for 3 months and eventually the portion finished, the wife now went back to her father's house and was so happy and was telling the daddy, "Look at this portion you gave me is working. Please, can you give me another portion? So because since you gave me this portion, my husband has stopped beating me." The father laughed and now said, "You think it is the portion that is working?" She said, "Yes, since you gave me this portion, my husband has not beaten me again." The daddy now said, "No, it is not the portion. It is because each time you have that portion in your mouth, you cannot open your mouth again to respond to your husband or to shout back at your husband. That has made your husband to stop beating you. And I didn't even give you any portion. That what I gave you is just a harmless drink. It doesn't have any effect. What works is the ability to stop talking. Whenever your husband is talking, don't talk back at him." And that was what made him to stop beating you. And the daughter was like, "Daddy, I have learned my lesson. I have learned that it is not good to respond back or to shout back at my husband." So she went back home happily. So from that day onwards, she stopped responding or answering back or shouting back whenever the husband is angry. She would just keep her mouth shut. And from that day onwards, there was no more beating, there was no more quarrel, there was no more shouting in the husband's house. Then both of them now lived happily ever after. The lesson we should learn in this story is to control our tongue, to know how we respond to people, to know how we answer back when we are angry. We should not talk back or use anger to answer people, but we should caution our mouth and our tongue and be very, very sensible when we are having a quarrel with people. Alternatively, we can just keep the mouth and just keep it short. In that way, we avoid so many problems. I hope we understood this story. All right now, bye. See you next time. And please always apply it whenever you have quarrel with people. Bye. See you.